What's going on YouTube? This is AP iPhone Help, and today we're going to talk about my predictions for the new and upcoming iPad 3 that I believe is going to be announced here actually sometime within January, February, released in March. So let's get into it. Alright, so first we're going to talk about what's destined to come for the iPad 3, and that is the Retina display, which is the same one that can be found in the iPhone 4 and the 4S. Everyone was anticipating the Retina display in the iPad 2, and when it did not come, I think people were a little disappointed, and Apple saw that. So I definitely think that the Retina display will be incorporated in the iPad 3. And the next thing that I think that's going to be within the iPad 3 is a little bit of a software update to iOS 5 just for the iPad 3. That way Apple gives you a reason like you can only get this software with the iPad 3. And within that software, I definitely expect Siri to be incorporated in that. So I think Siri will definitely be on the iPad 3's software. So that way you have to upgrade it to an iPad 3 or an iPhone 4S. In order to get the Siri, we'll get Siri, I guess, and have her be able to help you with all your daily tasks. Alright, so the next thing that I think that the iPad 3 will have incorporated within it is an update to the two cameras, just like the iPhone 4 here. It does have a back camera and a front camera. I'm talking about the iPad 2 has the front camera and back camera, just like the iPhone 4. The iPad 3 will definitely have those two cameras, and I believe that there will be an upgrade in the back-facing camera to maybe like a 5 megapixel or an 8 megapixel camera. Maybe, actually, probably about a 5 megapixel camera, the same one that is seen in the iPhone 4. Just because, I mean, yeah, you're not going to shoot videos or pictures with your iPad because it's like ginormous. But there are people who do use it for that. And just because of that, I think Apple should definitely put that upgrade into the new iPad 3. The next update that I can see Apple putting into the iPad 3 is a quad-core processor. That way the iPad 3 will run flawlessly. I mean, it already runs, well, the iPad 2 runs flawlessly. But the iPad 3 can be like even faster than the previous model, the iPad 2, and maybe putting 4G LTE speeds capability with more or less Verizon, but also AT&T, T-Mobile, anybody who really wants it. Because the iPad 2 is available through 3G with Verizon and AT&T, so I actually believe that they will put the 4G capabilities in that, because they have been testing out the 4G capabilities with their iOS devices. I mean, who hasn't been if you're a cell phone company? So I definitely I definitely think that there will be a 4G capability in the iPad 3, as well as a quad-core processor, just so that that way the games run like even smoother than they already do. And trust me, they're very, very quick to pop up, and all the applications run great on the iPad 2 already with the dual-core processor. So with a quad-core, I mean, Apple's just demolishing everybody else. Alright, and as well as the all the iPhones, I can definitely see the iPad 3 being able to shoot in 1080p HD video with the back-facing camera. I know a lot of people are not going to be shooting that, but I mean, if you have your iPad around and you just want to mess around or whatever, I could see Apple incorporating that into the hardware of the iPad 3, just because they can. They're Apple. I mean, they have nothing else to lose. Alright, so that's basically everything that I can see Apple putting into the iPad 3 for an update. But I mean, let's talk about the whole event. I think the event is going to be focused basically on the iPad 3 alone, but I think that they're going to lower the price of the iPad 2 to compete with all the other iPad replicas, tablets, and that stuff. I think the iPad 2 is going to be lowered to a $299 price tag for the 16 gigabyte, $399 for the 32 gigabyte, and maybe a little bit cheaper with the 3G models. Not sure about that one yet, but that way Apple can definitely compare to all the other tablets that are on the market, and they can say, hey, we have a great tablet for a low cost price. Everyone else is going to go for that tablet because it's an iPad and not one of the other imitators that we have actually seen within the 2011 year. Alright, so now here's the question I get all the time. Should I wait to get the iPad 3 or should I just get the iPad 2? I mean, the iPad 2 is out, I can get it right now, and it's $500. That's the biggest thing. With the iPad 2, you are going to get a great tablet for $500, but it's going to be the older model here in like 2 or 3 months. So I think you should wait and at least see if the iPad 2 drops. I mean, you can still get the iPad 2. It's a great tablet. I have it. Well, actually, I don't have it, but my dad does. But I think that you should wait to see if the price drops. That way you're not paying $500 for the old model. And if you still want to get all the new like software and hardware that the new iPad has on it, then you can pay $500 for that instead of wasting your money and paying $500 for the iPad 2, which is in like 2 to 3 months, like I said, is going to have all the old software and hardware on it. Alright guys, so I mean, that's everything for the iPad 3 announcement, and if I hear anything more about any dates being announced or anything like that, Apple events, I will definitely be posting multiple videos, and there might be like 1 or 2 more videos about the iPad 3 depending on if I hear anything else new about the iPad. But other than that, leave comments down below, tell me what you think the iPad 3 is going to have incorporated in it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. I post videos every week, and they're like this, tech videos where I'm talking to you guys, sharing about new products coming up, whether unboxings, reviews, everything like that. I mean, all my videos do range, but they are all tech videos. So if you love tech videos, just hit that subscribe button. All it takes is a click of a mouse, and I'll see you next video. Peace.